Hi, welcome to WWN. Today with Mariana López and Francisco Santamaria.
Today we're going to talk about the World War news, so stay with us.
Big tension in Europe. The ideals of movements of nationalism, militarism, and imperialism are causing disturbs and are causing rivalities and dividing the big powers of Europe.
Von Bismarck and his plan to isolate France from the great powers of Europe has come to a specific word, the Triple Alliance and the Triple Entente.
The Archduke of Austria-Hungary, Franz Ferdinand, has been murdered meanwhile he was making a royal trip.
There are new technologies that have arrived to the war, more machine guns, tanks, flamethrowers are improving the amount of deaths and are causing terrible events.
Women, the biggest help in the war. Women were the ones who cook, the ones who make the weapons. They were the ones who stayed there for the soldiers, for the families. Women were the ones.
A German submarine has destroyed 2 American boats with passengers in it. That is the cause why the USA government has declared war to the Germans.
Today we have a special guest, Albiolowski, and our translate, Onedoyer. So, Albiolowski, we want you to tell us why nationalism, imperialism, and militarism is causing tension in Europe.
Dulu salah kalian dulu pada kesandra ini lu sekolah gitu di sana ni, tapi sekarang dari cara berbeda. Dulu kalau kan korang di sana.
So our special guest is trying to say, or is saying that militarism is one of the causes why militarism is one of the reasons why the war may happen, because every nation wants to have a better army, better weapons, and better technology in that area. So his country Russia is creating more technology to provoke the other countries. He's also saying that his passion for Russia is very big, and that is another thing. Nationalism is making the countries start to fight between them because everyone wants to be the best, and Russia here is trying.
This is vodka. I'm very bad about vodka.
And it's the best vodka in the world, and everyone wants to be the best, so nationalism can create some conflicts between the nations, and also imperialism. Russia is a big country because they want to have all the territory. They have a big territory, so those 3 ideas, those 3 facts, militarism, imperialism, and nationalism, are the causes of why the war can happen. And they don't want any country to bother Russia because they can react in a bad way by creating a war.
Now, Albiolowski, now you know that between militarism, nationalism, and imperialism, it's a big problem. So for Russia, what's the big problem? What is more affecting Russia?
So what is he's saying that Russia has allies, and fighting with their allies, with Russia's allies, can create a problem because they want to like be a compact union of countries, but you know that can cause a war because Russia doesn't want to fight with anyone and doesn't want any country to mess around with his or its allies. So I think for Russia a big important aspect is to respect the allies and the country, the Russia, to respect Russia. Also that if they attack Russia, they will instantly create a war. They will fight and they will end with any country that tries to mess with Russia. So be careful because you know this man is very angry. Okay. Thanks for the interview and he's very passionate about this subject. And
Vodka.
to buy vodka is the best in the world.
Okay. Alvioladowski and Onedoyer, thank you for accepting this invitation to WWN News Channel. We're going to talk about the two sides of the war.
We also are going to talk about what happened with von Bismarck and his plan to isolate France from the great powers of Europe.
The great powers are divided in allies. There are two sides, the Triple Alliance and the Triple Entente. The Triple Alliance is conformed by Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. And the Triple Entente is conformed by Russia, Great Britain, and France.
The death of the Archduke Franz Ferdinand has been a very big event nowadays because the Black Hand murdered him, and the reason why they did that was because they wanted to take the territory from Serbia and put it in the Austria territory. And the allies with Russia, Serbia are now compact to fight against Germany and the rest of the Triple Alliance. That can cause more deaths and more violence.
The Archduke Franz Ferdinand from Austria was murdered while he was making a royal trip. Some gossips said that this attempt was made by the Black Hand, and this event, the death of this Archduke of Austria, like developed the war between Russia and between their conflicts, but this was like the bomb, these like make it explode. Women, the biggest help. Women were the ones who transport food to the trenches, who make the clothes, who were the nurses for the soldiers. Women changed the society. Women changed like the role. Women were the ones who make everything for the basic needs for this war. With this success, what they achieved was like change the perspective of the society for women.
So now we're going to talk about the new technologies that have arrived to the war.
These new technologies, these new armies, are destroying the world. Why? Because they are like submarines, gas potions,
flamethrowers, and they're improving or not improving, they're developing more violence nowadays in the war.
and that's. Now USA it's at war, and this is because of some boat of civilians that were sank by a submarine, by a German submarine.
So basically the details are two German submarines has destroyed two American boats that has passengers in it. That can be the cause of USA joining the war. The President of the United States have make a ultimatum to Germany's government, and we can have a new let's put it a new member of the war.
In my personal opinion, the First World War was a catastrophic war. It was full of blood, it was full of death. It was a place where the trenches were, where it was a contact full of blood, full of like a catastrophic place where families were affected, where their nations were affected, where everything were affected because of their ambition of power, of their want more. They want more, and it ended in a bloody massacre.
I agree with you, Mariana. I think the war was very violent, and in my opinion, I think that we have to prevent more events like that because it can end in a very terrible way. I think militarism is one of the causes that can develop another war, because what is happening nowadays with Korea and United States that are provoking each other with nuclear weapons is something that is not fun. And I also think that the solution for preventing wars are the business, making agreements with the countries, have money between them, is a good way to stop the war, because it's going to help both countries in the economy, in
Yes.
many aspects,
Like a balance.
in many aspects of their nation.
Thank you for joining us at the first season of WWN. Now we know more about this catastrophic war world.
Now you know more about the events that happen in this war, and you know how to prevent future wars. So thanks for understanding. See you soon.
See you soon. Thank you.